We're delighted to be joined right now by two of the MRS chairs. We have Thomas Lippert and Chennupati Jagadish, all the way from Switzerland and Australia, correct?
You got it right, Chris.
Okay, we're both on the same page so
That's
far.
right.
It's a wonderful conference at this point, and a very international feel as well. There are people, case in point, from all over the world, aren't there?
Absolutely. And MRS meeting has always been an international meeting, and then it becomes like a pilgrimage. Come to Boston after Thanksgiving weekend and to join the MRS fall meeting. And we have been attending this meeting for many years. And it's a pleasure for both of us to really chair this meeting as international co-chairs. And we also have got three other chairs, Eric Stack from Brookhaven National Laboratory, and Amit Mishra from Los Alamos National Laboratory, and Ting Shu from University of California, Berkeley.
So can you tell us a little bit more about the MRS conference and the roles that you have as co-chairs?
I think the MRS conference is one of the longest and oldest standing conference on material research in the world, and specifically its fall meeting is running on for more than 25 years. And the roles which we have as chair is, for example, to bring the program together, to have the selection of the symposia which will be presented here. And as you may imagine, with this large audience we have at the moment 55 symposia, and we had to select out of more than 70 applications. We had to scale down to 50 to run a coherent program which is grouped into certain clusters for research.
So
what are some of the key themes for the meeting this year?
So this year we've got 5 themes, and one of them is materials for energy technologies, and functional and nanomaterials, and the advanced materials and structural materials, and the material synthesis, characterization and modeling, and soft and biomaterials. So each co-chair is responsible for one of those clusters, and I'm, for example, responsible for the functional and nanomaterials, and Thomas is responsible for the energy materials.
And I would like to add that these energy materials is part of a bilateral meeting between the European MRS and the MRS from America. So there's every 2 years there's a joint meeting of the two societies on the topic of energy materials.
So what is going to be going on in the big exhibit hall during the meeting?
Exhibit hall, of course, is one of the highlights of the meeting, in addition to the technical sessions at MRS fall meetings. And we've got a large number of vendors displaying a range of technologies which are widely used by materials science communities. And so this is one of the largest exhibits this year. And so in fact, I should say that this is one of the largest meetings in the history of the fall MRS meetings. And we've got, as Thomas pointed out, 52 symposia which are happening in parallel. And then we've already exceeded pre-registrations for this conference, the previous meeting full attendance, and we got more than 5,700 people have already pre-registered.
It keeps getting bigger and better.
It's getting bigger and better, and we had 7,500 abstract submissions, and we've rejected about 10% of them. So again, this year, more than 6,000 papers being presented, close to 3,000 posters are being presented. So really, this is one of the biggest conferences in the history of MRS fall meeting series, or in fact both the spring and fall meeting series, and certainly fall meetings have always been bigger than the spring meetings, and this is the biggest.
Case in point. Thomas, what is the key message to delegates that are going to be joining us this year at the meeting?
That they should use the opportunity to be involved in material research and to see the broadness which material research really covers. It goes from the whole range, and I think specifically for the younger people, it's a unique opportunity to look beyond their focused research which they may do at a university. So they have, in this case, really the opportunity to see the really complete range, and also join MRS and see the possibilities how to go on with their careers. Their career centers here, they have the possibility to go to the exhibition hall and look at the newest developments of techniques they may want to use. So they may want to use this as, talk to their supervisors afterwards. I need this piece of equipment to continue my research, even if he does not like to spend the money. But I think this is a chance they have here. And of course to network, to find the opportunity with people, talk to people, and maybe find future positions.
In your free time, right? Be networking. It sounds like you're both going to be very busy. Thomas, Jagadish, we thank you both for joining us. Enjoy the meeting.
Thanks a lot, Chris. It's been a pleasure being here, and then we are delighted that we both happen to be part of this meeting, and then we're very much looking forward to this week.